What is up, you guys? Zerk here. Welcome back to my channel. Do appreciate you guys stopping by. Yeah, we got some Fallout gameplay here. Love me some Fallout. It's not just specifically me playing Call of Duty. I play other games as well, like Fallout and EAFC. But yeah, today's video will be about reviewing Season 1 of the Fallout series on Amazon Prime. Obviously, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. Fits the game genre, fits, it's not out of touch when it comes to like the really funny things that you can find in the Fallout games. Huge fan of it. I finished the whole season within the first couple days of its release. So basically, season 2 is gonna be released in 2025. So we're gonna have to wait a year or so just to release the season 2. But this video will be about things that I want to see in season 2 and things that are confirmed but not at the same time, rumored. So let's get started. First one is the Deathclaw. Now, in the last episode of the season, a Deathclaw skull is seen lying on the ground as the ghoul is just walking by. And credible sources have confirmed that Deathclaws will be making an appearance in season 2. Very, very excited. Absolutely love it. I love Deathclaws. They're really cool looking wasteland creatures. Very dangerous, because obviously look how agile they are. They can, go side by side and then, do some maneuvers that kind of messes up your aim a little bit. Obviously, it is not recommended for you to basically take care of a Deathclaw on your own, unless your player level in Fallout 76 is higher than Deathclaw. Then you should be able to take it down easily. Yeah, I love Deathclaws. Really cool looking wasteland creatures, as I said. I do remember in Fallout 4 where if you return a pristine egg from the Witchcraft Museum in Fallout 4, you return it to its nest, a Deathclaw will appear in front of you but will not attack you. It's just basically saying, hey, thank you for basically returning my egg to my nest. And as a result of that, you can actually get a Deathclaw gauntlet. It's like more of a boxing glove, but it's a melee weapon. But it's not a boxing glove. It's kind of like, like Freddy Krueger's fingers, like knife fingers, but a Deathclaw claw. So yeah, once you get that, you can basically mod it and the I think the weapons workbench, and have a more lethal Deathclaw gauntlet, which is fantastic. Obviously here there are different types of Deathclaws, glowing Deathclaws. This one is a diseased Deathclaw, which I did unfortunately capture a disease from this Deathclaw due to the fact that he just slashed me with his claws. Yeah, these are very, very dangerous creatures, and you do not want to mess with them in the wasteland. Don't know how it will play a role into the new season. They may, for example, the maybe some vault dwellers will encounter it, and then what so have you. But don't know how it will fit in the season 2 Fallout season, but we're gonna have to wait and see and find out once we see it. So very, very excited that Deathclaws are gonna make an appearance for season 2. Secondly, what I really want in the next Fallout series is the introduction to Nuka-World. What is there not to enjoy a Nuka-Cola? Refreshing, you get a little bit of rads, but refreshing to say the least. The taste, it's wonderful. Variety of Nuka-Cola flavors. I believe there's an alcoholic one called Nuka Dark, which does have a little bit of alcohol in it. So for those adults who just like, I don't like the regular Nuka-Colas, there's Nuka Dark, which is basically Nuka-Cola infused with alcohol. Now, how it's going to fit in the new series, I have no idea. The Nuka-World DLC has been one of my favorites to play on Fallout 4. There's so many to do. You're basically the boss of raider groups. I think there are 3 raider groups: the operators, the disciples, and the pack. And you're basically responsible for clearing out a lot of the dangerous stuff in Nuka-World. Like, for example, in Safari Adventure, Gator Claws, which is basically an alligator and Deathclaw mixed together. In Dry Rock Gulch, which you're supposed to kill as many larvae as you can and kill the worms that are infesting the Dry Rock Gulch attraction. Kitty Kingdom, you're basically clearing out feral ghouls, trying to get to several locations in Kitty Kingdom, because you will meet Oswald the Great, which is basically a ghoul that has like magic skills and stuff, and you do have to defeat him in order for you to claim that, or claim Kitty Kingdom, and you will be exposed to a bunch of radiation. So if you guys are attempting to clear it out, have that radiation resistance perk to the max, because you will get so much radiation. You're gonna have to go through a lot of Radaway. If you have a lot of caps, you're gonna need a lot of Radaway. So, and Rad-X too as well. But yeah, overall, I love Nuka-World. Basically, like I said, you're basically the boss of three raider groups: the Pack, Disciples, and Operators, and you're responsible for clearing out a lot of the attractions in Nuka-World. And you are to assign a raider group to each Nuka-World attraction. But you have to be careful, because sometimes if you favor one or the other group over another group, they will retaliate back, and it's not pretty, because you would actually, that's the next mission after you basically finish almost every, or clearing out every attraction in Nuka-World, is that you have to, turn on the Nuka-World plant, the power plant, because originally it is off. And while you're basically, the whole objective is to power up Nuka-World and then enjoy the the lights that come with it. So as Overboss, you're basically responsible for controlling some of the raider groups, and you will unfortunately will have to go into the Commonwealth and claim raider outposts there as well. So as you can see here, every so often a new victim will go through the gauntlet that Nuka-World offers. So if you go through there, you have to go through the current Overboss, and if that person who made it through the gauntlet managed to kill the Overboss, they are the new Overboss. So yeah, it is definitely cruel. You definitely do want to try to get your everything perked out. I am playing with mods for this for this gameplay, so that's why I was kind of a little bit unstoppable, but I am playing with mods. But yeah, overall, I love the Nuka-World DLC. Really hope that they implement it to the Season 2 series, because what is Fallout without Nuka-Cola, and what is Fallout without Nuka-World? Obviously, there's Cappy and Bottle right there, the mascots of Nuka-World. But fun fact, if you ever play Fallout Shelter, the mobile app, you basically have a mission called Rescue Bottle and Cappy. And once you do rescue them, they actually will occasionally come to your vault, and it increases the morale of other people in your vault. So it does increase morale, which increases productivity, and therefore, you earn a lot more bottle caps each day, because each day they review, who's happy and who's not. They'll give you so many bottle caps for, however many people are happy. But yeah, as you can see here, this is Nuka-World, but in this time in Galactic Zone. I will be riding the roller coaster. I forgot what it's called, Nuka Galaxy or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have you guys enjoy a little bit of the session, or a little bit of the roller coaster ride here, and we'll come back as soon as you're basically finished with the ride. So enjoy. Have a Nuka-Cola, or have a Coca-Cola.
In the Nuke, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keep hands and feet inside the car at all times. Nuka-World is not responsible for necessary harm for you. Cadets, you are clear for fire thrusters! Quantum speed! Asteroid! Oh, careful! Nice flying, cadets!
Well, that was fun. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that ride. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of actually going in Galactic Zone, is to ride in that roller coaster. It is inaccessible if the power is off, or the main power of Nuka-World is off. So once you turn that on, voila, you get to enjoy a nice little ride into the galaxy. So yeah, you actually will have to go through this whole ride just to clear out the enemies. If you haven't collected any of the star cores are also there. But yeah, a fun ride. I actually did enjoy it when I actually played it for the first time. So yeah, Galactic Zone, very, very futuristic. But yeah, overall, just introduction to Nuka-World. Yeah, that's Nuka-World for you guys. Obviously, Nuka-World's a huge place, so I wouldn't really expect them to, put all the assets in there, put all like the sets and stuff around Nuka-World because it's just so big and there's so many attractions in Nuka-World. So I would not be surprised if they didn't really add it on for season two, but it'd be really cool to at least see some sort of hint to Nuka-World coming in future seasons. So yeah. Third of all, I really want the next season to concentrate on is some factions that are you're able to join. Now, Fallout 76 does not really have any factions at all. As you can see here, I'm in the Enclave headquarters at the White Spring Resort, specifically the White Spring Bunker, and the Brotherhood of Steel is also in Fallout 76. But there's not really a faction that you can join in Fallout 76 due to the fact that the game's PvP. So, it's player versus player. And even if you do a solo server, like if you have the Fallout First subscription and do a solo server, there's still no faction. So that's the unfortunate part, is no faction. I mean, there are some missions that are aligned to the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave, and you'd only get rewards specific to that faction, like maybe some armor, some weapons, some skins, or what so have you. So not really much when it comes to factions in Fallout 76, but in Fallout 4, there's a variety of factions that you can join. The main factions that you can join in the Fallout 4 series is the Brotherhood of Steel and the Institute. There are some other factions that you can join as well, like the Minutemen, the Railroad, Gunners. I don't know if you can join them or not. What else am I missing? There's so many factions that you can join in Fallout 4 that you're kind of spoiled for choice, really. But I do have to give you a heads up. If you were to join the Minutemen, and if you were to continue on with the Nuka-World DLC, unfortunately, Preston will not like you because of that. Because in the Nuka-World DLC, spoilers, but I mean, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. All you guys should have already been played the Nuka-World DLC and know what happened, so I'm not going to say spoiler. You are the overboss of Nuka-World. You're in charge of some raider groups. Eventually, they want to expand their raiders into the Commonwealth. Unfortunately, when you do that, if you already claim outposts for the Minutemen and somehow claim outposts for the raiders at the same area or the same outposts, Preston's not going to be happy. And unfortunately, you will lose him as an ally. And meaning that he can't join you on your adventures in the Wasteland. So for some, it could be a con. But at the same time, you're overboss, you're trying to do what's best for the raiders. If you want to go to that route, that's totally fine. Your other factions that you join will acknowledge the fact that you're a raider boss. So the Brotherhood of Steel, they don't care. The Institute, they don't care. Minutemen, yeah, they do. They do care. Because you're basically their general if you do tend to continue on with the Minutemen faction. You're already automatically general because if you helped out Preston. So yeah, unfortunately, there are many factions joined in Fallout 76, the most recent game. But I really hope that in Season 2 of the Fallout series, we get introduced to some factions that we do recognize from the games. Like the Institute, the Railroad, the Enclave as well. Most likely what we're going to see, this is just my prediction, is the Institute. Because it's just more reliant on technology. And the Brotherhood versus the Institute was kind of the main plot in Fallout 4. I do know that, the Season 1 was kind of around Fallout New Vegas. But let's just see in the new season, new factions being introduced. But yeah, that's basically the things I really want to see in the new season or Season 2 of the Fallout series. Are they going to come? Or is it going to be true? Or the things I'm saying, hey, it's going to happen? I don't know. There hasn't been really like an article or anything like that, or any credible sources of basically what Season 2 is going to be. So we have no idea if the things I'm saying is going to be true, or some of the things that I really want are actually going to be implemented into the new season. But overall, very, very, very excited for the new season. Unfortunately, we do have to wait almost a year. I don't think there's like a specific date. I think they just told us at 2025. It's currently 2024, so we have to wait for almost a year just to see, or just to like see the Season 2 series. I don't know if they're gonna release all the episodes, just like how they did in season 1. I don't know if they're gonna release like one episode per week or what so have you. There really isn't information about the plot line of season 2 or like how the episodes are gonna be released in season 2. So I really hope that they actually do implement some of the things that I really want in the new season. Obviously, I have here the Nuka Quantum Power Armor that you can get from collecting star cores. And that comes to another thing I really want to see is more power armor variety, because there's so many power armor varieties that you can get in the games. It's just really cool. So if they can introduce a variety of power armors into the new series, that'd be really, really awesome. And I really hope they implement it to the best, because power armor is probably one of the best protections you can get in Fallout 4 and of course in Fallout 76. But overall, yeah, that's just basically the things I really want to see in the new season. Like I said, if they're gonna come true or not, I have no idea. But yeah, those are just basically in-depth, things I really want in the new season. But I really hope they actually do it justice in the new season. I cannot wait. I've been a huge fan of Fallout, playing the Fallout games, specifically Bethesda games as well. So we'll see how it goes. I will do another video in regards of, some of the things that I really want to see in future, emphasis on future seasons, because there hasn't been really, an amount when it comes to like how many seasons they're gonna release. So we're gonna see how it goes. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming by and just hearing my opinions and what I really want to see in the next season. Leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day, guys.